Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2020 Physician's Oath and Hooding Ceremony. My name is Paul Ramsey. I serve as the CEO of UW-Medicine and Dean of the School of Medicine. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the school, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this afternoon's ceremony. Today's ceremony is the first virtual Physician's Oath and Hooding ceremony in our school's history. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, much has changed in the world in a very short period of time. Our deepest wish would be for us all to celebrate together in person, but as you know, that is not possible. Not being together in person, however, does not diminish the significance of what each of today's graduates has accomplished and the wonderful futures they will have. This is the 71st class to receive the degree of Doctor of Medicine from the University of Washington. We take great pride in the individual and collective achievements of this class, and we are very pleased that you can join us virtually today to acknowledge their accomplishments. We also recognize that most of these graduates would not be here without the support and encouragement they have received from their loved ones, many of whom are joining us today. I would like to acknowledge the important contributions that you, parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, other relatives, and special friends have made to the success of these graduates. In a very real sense, this day is for you as much as it is for those who will graduate. I know the faculty appreciate your ongoing support. I ask the graduates to join me in acknowledging your vital contributions, whether through an in-person thank you, by email, a note, or a virtual message. You have made an enormous difference. Today is a very special day for our graduates, who will go on to make important contributions in medicine as practicing physicians, teachers, and medical researchers. The mission of UW-Medicine is to improve the health of the public, and we are very fortunate to have such an outstanding group of individuals entering the world of medicine. Clinical medicine is changing daily, never more than in 2020 in the midst of a pandemic, when health is on everyone's mind. Your roles as future physicians have never been as important as they are now. Many are predicting that there will be a, quote, new normal as we recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. Healthcare has already changed over the last 3 months, and I expect more substantial changes over the next few years. I also expect that the 2020 UW School of Medicine graduating class will be leading many of the innovations that will define this new normal for healthcare. Thank you for your commitment, your passion, and your hope as we work together to improve the health of all people. It's my pleasure to introduce today's speaker, Dr. Laura Goodell. Dr. Goodell is a clinical assistant professor in the Department of Family Medicine. She earned her undergraduate degree from Montana State University, where she studied biomechanics. She received the MD degree from the University of Washington School of Medicine. She was a member of the E03 Montana WWAMI class, was a Wright Scholar in Haley, Idaho, and a member of one of the first student cohorts to participate in the college's program. She completed her family medicine residency and chief residency year at the Montana Family Medicine Residency in Billings. Dr. Goodell is a fifth-generation Montanan and began her practice as a rural family physician in Dillon, a ranching community of 5,000 people in southwest Montana. She taught RUOP, Write, and Trust students at the bedside as a clinical instructor. Following opportunity and a passion for teaching, she moved to Bozeman in 2015 to help launch the new Foundations curriculum in Montana. Since then, she has taught first and second year medical students extensively in the classroom. She also leads a rural health elective and mentors underserved pathway students. She maintains a part-time clinical practice at University Health Partners at Montana State University. Dr. Goodell is committed to excellence in medical education, patient advocacy, and training rural physicians. She has been awarded a Distinguished Teaching Award twice in the last 5 years by Montana WWAMI students. She is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society, and Alpha Omega Alpha. She is also a teaching scholar and Stern Regional Faculty Educator, an endowed position to teach, coach, and mentor faculty to help support medical student training. While she is not at work, Dr. Goodell is a mother, wife, and adventurer. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Laura Goodell.
Dr. Ramsey, thank you for that kind introduction. Class of 2020, thank you for inviting me. I am truly honored and humbled to address you today. I'd invite each of you to take a moment to picture your graduation with me. I imagine looking out of each of you gathered, dressed in rich regalia, happy, hot, nervous under all those robes. The energy is palpable. You are surrounded by classmates, mentors, and teachers. Your loved ones are here. Your people. All here to celebrate you. Please take a moment to acknowledge the people who supported you and believed in you. Thank you. A ceremony as momentous as this deserves our reverence, pause, and attention. We honor this tradition and take notice. We acknowledge your achievement. And although we meet today under very different circumstances, this brilliant day is no less significant. Before I go further, I extend my heartfelt greetings from Bozeman, Montana. I'd venture to say, this may be the first time a keynote speaker has addressed the graduating class of the University of Washington School of Medicine from their home. But here we are, and these are indeed unique times. And so I want to welcome you to my home, and it's a privilege to have you here. I've chosen to address you today from my dining room table. It's sturdy, ordinary, and maple. It's been in my family for generations. And specifically, this was my grandmother's table. I'd like to think she'd be smiling at the fact that I invited the entire School of Medicine to lunch at her table. We assemble here with family, friends, and new acquaintances. We meet here for birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays. And today we gather here to honor you, an ordinary setting for an extraordinary event. Seated at this table, I'm reminded of truths passed down to me from my family. My grandmother comes to mind. She's been gone now several years. Throughout her life, she talked to me at this table about success in the face of adversity. Her challenges were great. Her younger brother drowned as a young man. She grew up in the Great Depression. She endured World War II, worked a dryland cattle ranch, raised a family, advocated for women's rights, earned a college degree, and was a caregiver for her elderly mother with Alzheimer's. She taught me the value of hard work, perseverance, and grit. She taught me there are things you can control and things you cannot. And if you, as graduates, were seated here with her at this table as young physicians on the cusp of joining a pandemic workforce, I think she would tell you, set out to do the hard things well, and you'll be all right. Class of 2020, endeavor to do the hard things well. You know what I'm speaking of. You've already shown you know how to do this. First, you demonstrated resilience in the face of great personal challenges. The challenges were tremendous for many of you. Caring for a sick family member, weathering the death of a loved one, enduring interpersonal challenges, or welcoming a new child as a first-time parent. You allowed space for each other to be human in a shared experience. You did this with grace, professionalism, and humor. In describing yourselves, you've said, we are a far-flung yet tight-knit community. We experienced unity through separation. Second, you forged through curricular change. Medical school is hard under any circumstance. This class was the second to undertake the new Foundations curriculum. And rather than balk, you seized opportunity. You rolled up your sleeves, you read, participated, and struggled. You influenced our instruction and made us better. Your culture was one of cooperation and inclusion, a style of leadership that would state, we are not there until we are all there. Third, you called out institutional racism. As a diverse and socially conscious group, you showed up and advocated for justice. You tackled the hardest topics, health equity, gender inclusion, and racism. You led the conversation and moved the needle for meaningful change. You navigated differences respectfully. You held us all to a higher standard. Fourth, you have shown leadership in this COVID-19 pandemic. In a time of great uncertainty and upheaval, your class continued to make critical contributions to your communities. Students in Alaska helped develop and implement Juneau's EMS response. Others taught first-year medical students remotely in new and innovative ways. Students in Seattle organized the COVID-19 Student Service Corps, the CSSC, a clearinghouse connecting faculty, researchers, and students with essential services. You assisted with the free COVID-19 testing for vulnerable populations. You provided childcare for healthcare workers on the front line. You assembled and delivered medication to the elderly and isolated. Take this confidence you've developed in problem solving to meet the challenges ahead. Continue to surround yourself with community, members, mentors, and support. Continue to try new things. Hard work and grit are your friends. If you see something that doesn't make sense, name it and organize around it for meaningful change. Continue to carry compassion and kindness with you. You know what it takes to do the hard things well. You've done it, and you will do it again. It's springtime here in Montana, and the weather is always changing. It may be 72 degrees and sunny one minute, with horizontal snow and gale force wind the next. Despite the forecast this week, my 8-year-old daughter and I were walking late one evening, and as we were making our way, she put her hand out and she stopped me. She gestured and pleaded, "Stop! Mom, don't you see? It is so beautiful outside right now. You have to stop now." And I looked around and I saw the pink alpenglow in the snow-covered mountains. She pointed out the orange and yellow light that reflects in the quaking aspen leaves. And I felt this unusual warmth extended to my face from the sun nearing the horizon. And in that magical evening light, I felt incredible gratitude in this time of pandemic and uncertainty. Medicine is like a beacon of light to many of us, a calling to put forward our greatest talents and gifts. It nurtures our potential and helps us grow. It provides real opportunity for meaningful work and relationship with others. A synergy can be found working with colleagues toward a common goal. It illuminates the unique beauty in each patient. And yet, we cannot always see the light. There are times when this vocation feels incredibly dark. Human tragedy can be overwhelming. At times, you may feel alone or overburdened. Perhaps you have already felt this way. There are other times when the light can be glaring, exposing harsh realities. Consider health inequity in many of our communities. Homeless, elderly, rural, Native American, communities of color, all laid bare by COVID-19. Light is also reflective, and I can say without hesitation, the altruism, commitment, and deep caring I have witnessed outstretched by this class has made me incredibly proud to be part of the profession of medicine. You provide hope for an uncertain future. You resonate strength and ingenuity in face of great challenge. You embrace inclusivity in divided times. My greatest joy in my medical career has been experiencing the light reflected by each of you. The light is ever changing. Your viewpoint will change throughout your career. Your chosen path, the season, and the people walking beside you will influence the way you experience the light. Take comfort that each day starts new. In closing, we celebrate you today. Endeavor to do the hard things well. Don't forget to soak up the morning and evening light and reflect it to others. Today you become physicians, and from where I'm seated, it is plain to see you are ready. On behalf of the University of Washington School of Medicine and regional WWAMI faculty and staff, congratulations. We are so proud of you. We stand in support of you and we embrace you as remarkable colleagues. You are not alone. You will always have a place at the UW Medicine family table. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Goodell, for your wonderful words for our graduates. If we were together in person, the members of the graduating class would now be presented and invested with their doctoral hoods. In light of our virtual ceremony, we will instead name and acknowledge each graduate. This portion of the ceremony will be conducted by Dr. Suzanne Allen, Vice Dean for Academic, Rural, and Regional Affairs.
Today, we formally acknowledge the achievement of another class of medical students, the 71st class to become graduates of the University of Washington School of Medicine. We will acknowledge the students in alphabetical order according to the WWAMI site where students completed their preclinical training. Assisting me today will be the deans who administered the academic program of the graduates. Announcing the Washington WWAMI Seattle students are Dr. Ray Maestas, Associate Dean for Student Affairs, Dr. Molly Jackson, Assistant Dean for the Colleges, and Dr. Devin Sawyer, Assistant Dean for Western Washington.
Dr. Darir Abdullahi, Dr. Stephanie Adcock, Dr. Khalida Arif, Dr. Mahalet Asefa, Dr. Rahaf Baker, Dr. Arvin Vatsavasalam, Dr. Melissa Barnard, Dr. Katie Burgess, Dr. Ashley Besh, Dr. Shiv Bandari, Dr. Chelsea Broomhead, Dr. Liz Buck, Dr. Elena Butler, Dr. Caitlin Camfield, Dr. Elizabeth Chang, Dr. Yanni Michelle Chang, Dr. David Chen, Dr. Alice Chu, Dr. Elizabeth Conley, Dr. Michelle Copley, Dr. Steve Koppes, Dr. Benjamin Cordy, Dr. Stefan Chernecki, Dr. Sivani Das, Dr. Jessica Dawson, Dr. Aaron De La Cruz, Dr. Alicia Dami, Dr. Amanda Dos Santos,
Dr. Max Doherty, Dr. Sarah Drescher, Dr. Oninachi Asonu, Dr. Natalia Filipek, Dr. Gregory Finley, Dr. Troy Fowler, Dr. Tina Gall, Dr. Elizabeth Gay, Dr. Alexandra Greer, Dr. Kelsey Harding,
Dr. Gabriel Heyman, Dr. Roxanne Hicks, Dr. Rachel Hoffman, Dr. Jacob Hornbuckle, Dr. Mustafa Jaffrey, Dr. Eva Jahan, Dr. Nikita Jezurakar, Dr. Tiffany Jenkins, Dr. Jyoti Johansson,
Dr. Robert Jones,
Dr. Timothy Kelly, Dr. Sarah Kerr, Dr. Tasneem Kasib, Dr. Jason Klein, Dr. Brendan Korb, Dr. Daniel Lim, Dr. Rachel Lim, Dr. Paul Lindau, Dr. Lucy Liu, Dr. Ross Logan, Dr. August Longino, Dr. Natalie Longino, Dr. Kelsey Loy, Dr. Heather Miskovich, Dr. Sophia Mossy, Dr. Kim Matsumoto, Dr. Megan Mayer, Dr. Miles McDonough, Dr. Brian McNeely, Dr. Mackenzie Mamini, Dr. Josh Manson, Dr. Claire Murphy, Dr. Hannah Naughton,
Dr. Max Degwa Renabome,
Dr. Annie No, Dr. Dominic Nicasio, Dr. David Olson, Dr. Daniel Pack, Dr. Grace Pack, Dr. Annalie Palmer,
Dr. Kanvar Panesar,
Dr. Gabrielle Peraz, Dr. Bjorn Payne, Dr. Alexandra Perkins, Dr. Quincy Fukui Pham, Dr. Robert Platt, Dr. Elizabeth Polson, Dr. Natasha Rabinowitz Steele,
Dr. Amir Rizayat, Dr. Elizabeth Richards, Dr. Larissa Rodriguez, Dr. Amanda Seeley, Dr. Aaron Suh,
Dr. Cassie Simonich,
Dr. Theo Sotero, Dr. Krista Stevens, Dr. Chloe Stiglbout, Dr. Talia Sooner, Dr. Amanda Tablantais,
Dr. Haley Tae-Win, Dr. Kuhn Tran, Dr. Joanne Tran, Dr. William Valenti, Dr. Nicholas Wong, Dr. Emily Worrell, Dr. Kit Wu, Dr. Miao Yu, Dr. Haley Zigray.
Announcing the Washington WWAMI Spokane students are Dr. Bill Sayers, Assistant Foundations Dean for Spokane, Dr. Judy Swanson, Assistant Clinical Dean for Spokane, and Dr. Jeff Jones, Assistant Clinical Dean for Central and Eastern Washington.
Dr. Hina Asen,
Dr. Vishu Anaconda, Dr. Kaya Barth, Dr. Alina Biskin, Dr. Connor Brown, Dr. Margaret Bruce, Dr. Pramod Chavali, Dr. Natalie Chin, Dr. Brady Code, Dr. Jennifer Cogburn, Dr. Kristen Cox, Dr. Isabella Dahlgren, Dr. Sydney Dautel, Dr. Jason Dixon, Dr. Hannah Dotson, Dr. Seth Dotson,
Dr. Tiffany Eisenbach, Dr. Kristen Impey, Dr. John Gilmer, Dr. Rachel Godfred, Dr. John Goodman, Dr. Judy Hahn,
Dr. Alexander Hoffman,
Dr. Eleanor Kitchell, Dr. Ryan Lieberg, Dr. Joshua Luaso, Dr. Catherine Lynch,
Dr. Sarah McHugh,
Dr. Kevin McNamee, Dr. Jason Monda,
Dr. Dylan Narenberg, Dr. Stephen No, Dr. Sarush Norbaksh, Dr. Mackenzie Rinaldi, Dr. Bradley Roth, Dr. Howard Sanders, Dr. Elizabeth Shepard, Dr. Carly Snyder, Dr. Miguel Sotelo, Dr. Sylvia Stellmacher, Dr. Laura Stolp, Dr. Katie Strandberg, Dr. Arita Fate, Dr. Justin Thompson, Dr. Anya Chaden, Dr. Alexandra Bond, Dr. Kelsey Walton, Dr. Elizabeth Weber, Dr. Jenna Williamson,
Dr. Annie Yang, Dr. Daniel Yang, Dr. Troy Yi, Dr. Karen Lynn Zhao.
Announcing the Wyoming WWAMI students are Dr. Tim Robinson, Assistant Foundations Dean for Wyoming, and Dr. Larry Kervin, Assistant Clinical Dean for Wyoming.
Dr. Shay Brummett, Dr. Brittany Christensen, Dr. Glenn Clinton, Dr. Chris Elbogen, Dr. Janelle Freed, Dr. Alexandra Gobble, Dr. Brittany Gherkin, Dr. Laurel Green, Dr. Teal Jenkins,
Dr. Amanda Kinley, Dr. J.C. Klein, Dr. Kevin Muller, Dr. Dan Nichols, Dr. Megan Olson, Dr. Caleb Rivera, Dr. Aaron Spurlock, Dr. Peter Wilcox.
Announcing the Alaska WWAMI students are Dr. Kathy Young, Interim Assistant Foundations Dean for Alaska, and Dr. Barb Doty, Assistant Clinical Dean for Alaska.
Dr. Daniel Carson, Dr. Benjamin Fife, Dr. Mac Holmberg, Dr. Sophia Infante, Dr. Nicole Jeffrey, Dr. Gerald Kempton, Dr. Carolyn Nackstead, Dr. Connor Mamakunian,
Dr. John Caleb Gus O'Malley, Dr. Nathan Ord, Dr. Eric Peel, Dr. Kate Simeon, Dr. Jacob Tigner, Dr. Haojun Jiang.
Announcing the Montana WWAMI students are Dr. Martin Tainsa, Assistant Foundations Dean for Montana, and Dr. Jay Erickson, Assistant Clinical Dean for Montana.
Dr. Allison Armstrong,
Dr. Tara Bachofer,
Dr. Angela Bangs,
Dr. Brianna Cordero, Dr. Greg Doctor,
Dr. Cyrus Gilbert,
Dr. Sarah Hendricks, Dr. Tyler Hooten, Dr. Bradford Huff,
Dr. Kyler Kingston,
Dr. Ezekiel Kozlowski,
Dr. Keenan Kuckler,
Dr. Isabel Mackman,
Dr. Aaron Mouse,
Dr. Connor McCormick, Dr. Aaron Lee Michaud, Dr. Elizabeth Miller,
Dr. Shauna Milne Price,
Dr. Andrew Montfort, Dr. Melanie Morris,
Dr. Dalton Peasley,
Dr. Natalie Purcell, Dr. Sean Seagraves, Dr. Kayla Seacrest, Dr. Michael Skirda,
Dr. Chance Stewart, Dr. Mary Glenn Bayou, Dr. Hannah Bean.
Announcing the Idaho WWAMI students are Dr. Jeff Sigmiller, Assistant Foundations Dean for Idaho, Dr. Mary Baranaga, Assistant Clinical Dean for Idaho, and Dr. Frank Batcha, Assistant Clinical Dean for Idaho.
Dr. Mackenzie Adcox, Dr. Amanda Ahmed, Dr. Bryce Anderson, Dr. Habton Asmiche, Dr. Landon Browning, Dr. Megan Bruner, Dr. Catherine Buckley, Dr. Brant Buckner, Dr. Brandon Kamish, Dr. Andrew Dahlke, Dr. Christopher Sean Dossett, Dr. Michelle Eady,
Dr. Caden Facer, Dr. Jamie Funk, Dr. David Griffin, Dr. Zachary Hill, Dr. Daniel Laporte, Dr. Brady Lawrence, Dr. Melissa Liner, Dr. Lauren Nisbet, Dr. Dylan Olson, Dr. Savannah Patterson, Dr. Brooke Portratz, Dr. Joshua Reddish,
Dr. Jessica Richlew, Dr. Adrian Ritchie, Dr. Daniel Ryan, Dr. Miriam Sabitian, Dr. Jackson Shaver, Dr. Taylor Simmons, Dr. Courtney Swantek, Dr. Jordan Wallace, Dr. Matthew Ward, Dr. Tyler Wheeler, Dr. Heidi Young.
Everyone, please help me congratulate the graduating class of 2020.
The final part of today's ceremony will be the administration of the physician's oath to the graduates. The recitation of the physician's oath is a tradition in the Western medical world. The pledge recognizes our debt to our ancestors and our commitment to ethical and moral behaviors, both as individuals and as a professional community. The UW Physician's Oath was derived from the Declaration of Geneva, the contemporary successor to the Hippocratic Oath, which originated in Greece over 2,000 years ago as an early expression of physicians' commitment to medical ethics. The oath serves to remind us of the high standards of performance and behavior to which each of you aspires as you enter your professional career as a physician, and to which your teachers and mentors still aspire. Will the graduates please join me in reciting the oath? As a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity.
As a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity.
The health and well-being of my patient
will be my first consideration.
The health and well-being of my patient.
My patient will be my first consideration.
First consideration.
The health and well-being of my patient will be my first
consideration.
I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient.
I will maintain the utmost respect.
I will maintain the utmost respect.
Utmost respect.
I'll maintain the utmost respect
for human life.
For human life.
For human life.
I will not permit considerations of age.
I will not permit
considerations of age.
Age.
I will not permit considerations of age.
Disease or disability.
Disease or disability.
Disease or disability.
Creed. Ethnic origin.
Gender.
Nationality.
Political affiliation.
Race. Sexual orientation. Social standing.
Or any other factor.
Or any other factor.
Or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient.
Between my duty and my patient.
Between my duty and my patient.
I will respect and hold in confidence
the experiences
and stories of my
patients.
I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity.
With conscience and dignity.
With conscience and dignity.
And dignity.
And in accordance with good medical practice.
I will foster the honorable traditions of the medical profession.
While approaching my responsibility with humility and awareness of my limitations.
I will give my teachers, colleagues, and students.
I will give to my teachers,
colleagues, and students.
I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students
the respect and gratitude.
The
respect and gratitude that is their due.
I will share my medical knowledge
for the benefit of
patient
and the advancement of
healthcare.
I will attend to my own health,
well-being, and abilities
in order to provide
care of the highest standard.
I will not use my medical knowledge.
I will not use my medical knowledge.
I will not use my medical knowledge
to violate human rights,
and civil liberties.
I make these promises solemnly.
I make these promises solemnly.
I make these promises solemnly.
Solemnly.
Freely.
And upon my honor.
I make these promises solemnly, freely,
And upon my honor.
I make these promises solemnly,
Freely.
freely,
and upon my honor.
Graduates, welcome to the medical profession. I now have the pleasure and the honor to address you as members of the profession. On behalf of my colleagues and myself, congratulations. I am confident of your success, and I know that you will bring credit to the University of Washington School of Medicine. I look forward to hearing about your professional accomplishments as you advance our mission to improve health for all people.